chat, and welcome to another Super Flat Survival live stream. This is one of my favorite series, and honestly, it's one of my favorite worlds. There's just something so fun about starting with literally, you know, a single chest and turning it into all of this. But we have done that, and honestly, we've expanded over time in a weird way, where I just kind of built the next area over, but I think it's important to start planning now, and so that means stuff like this pumpkin farm isn't going to just work in this random spot over here. I want to move it a little bit nearer by the village, but I want to expand it and make it not just kind of in the way. It's important to make a lot more things like this that aren't in the way, and so that's what I'm going to be doing today. This is my last stream for a little bit, and I figured I'd use it to get some important groundwork done, because sure, having a mud brick desert well is wonderful, but do you know what's better than having a mud brick desert well? Having 2 mud brick desert wells. But the only thing better than that is, yeah, I want to rearrange our society kind of alongside this river. This is going to be our circular boundary. I'm going to build big things past that at some point, I think. Hey, the yeast! Thank you very much, Diluted Dante, for gifting people some channel memberships. This is my last stream for a little bit, and so, my biggest stream is if we hit the 750 goal. Again, it's all about making sure we can, you know, like run up the numbers while it's still possible, right? So thank you so much for gifting some memberships. I'm sure that Waylon Smith appreciates your new membership, your new ability to access the members video playlist. I linked it down below, and by that I mean I linked it down below on the last stream and just figured I'd keep it in there. But I'm glad. Also, Josh Stevens. So yeah, in case you're curious, it's still meant to play Pig Step. It's meant to play this rarely, and then it's meant to play 5 very rarely. But instead it's just other side for some reason. Which, that's fine. I mean, hey, Chaos Core! Thank you. Welcome to the club. I guess thank Diluted Dante, really. But no, yeah, it's incredibly exciting to me to see, like, so many people, you know, able to try out membership for the first time. Pig Step is gone, says Siobhan Truman. You know, it might be gone, but it's not forgotten. That much we can guarantee. That much I can definitely guarantee. So another thing that I think we should do. So this pig farm being in the center here, I think we could still keep it, you know, just for old time's sake or whatever. But I think this is a horrible way to keep. Also, actually, I think I should kill the sheep now. Now that I have the sheep farm, this has become redundant, and it wasn't working correctly anyway. Also, Togat how are you doing today? Thank you, Dog Zeral, for asking. Still very fun name, by the way. In case you're curious as to how I am doing, as it sounds like you are from the fact that you asked, how am I doing? I've been having a pretty good day, actually. I had a very productive yesterday. It was like such a productive yesterday that even if I did nothing today, I would have still felt like I'd had a good couple of days, you know? That's how you know you've done good. And I decided to do some work on you know, the next Toy Maps thing. Relates to Super Flat, so it all ties in. But also I'm gonna have to move some. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave 2 sheep in here in case I want to rebreed, or like 4 or something. But I think anything more than that is just unnecessary. Also, yeah, so there we go. 3 whole sheep, 1 not whole sheep. We can maybe do something with this later, but it'll be fine then. I'm not sure how I feel about a disc that's in pieces. It's strange. I mean, you can take anything and turn it into pieces if you just, you know, cut it into pieces. Emerald Cat, let's go. Congratulations! Happy for you. I'm very happy for you. So yeah, I need to do another inventory clear out, by the way. I ended up in that place where I'm just full of stuff again. But it's fine. Are you in America, says Bobrino5. No, but I will in America soon, and that is why there's going to be a little pause in the streams. Because I find just, like, getting a streaming setup working wherever I am just is a lot of work that results in, like, oh, this is like a regular stream, but worse. And one of my, like, goals for myself is to do fewer things that are just like normal, but worse. You know, maybe that's an unfair goal, you could say. Maybe that's a very fair goal. Honestly, it doesn't matter what you say, because it is kind of that. So, yeah, we're going to use these campfires we have right here. And we're going to cook up all of this raw mutton. And I guess we'll move on to eating this for a bit. Just because I killed so many, we might as well take advantage, right? Like, there's just so many pieces of lamb right here. There isn't really music on it though. I found 9 pieces of new disc right away in the city. It says James Weston. I don't know if I'd call it not music, but it's definitely an alternative song. Also, my actual house has been surrounded by baby frogs. They're everywhere, says Riggins Rally Girl. Your actual house in Minecraft? Wow, that sure isn't. No, that's interesting that frogs exist in the real world too. It's I always hate that you know, Minecraft comes out of an update and then real life copies it straight away. Like foxes came to Minecraft, and then in real life they're like, you know, we could really throw these guys in there. You know, come on, I don't know, your favorite deity of choice. Can't you go on with this? My furnace room has become a campfire room. That's the fun thing about Superflat, is you don't get to use furnaces. I don't know why that's fun, but it's interesting if nothing else. We're gonna have to go pick up a ton more when they hit the ground, by the way. You know, they'll hit the ground later. That's a later problem. Okay, so keep on throwing it on there. Maxing out the fires. It's just, it's a more fun way to cook. There's no questioning that. And if you get enough iron, you can totally automate it too, like you could a furnace. Yeah, I definitely think we'll add more of these in the future. Big smart decision. So yeah, I'm missing about 30 mutton right now. Where do you... Okay, I found it. I'm no longer missing the mutton. It is now in my inventory. Although we're going to go through a whole other phase of just... It's going to fall on the ground some more, but that's okay. Okay, pro tip, if you're going to cook with campfires, don't cook it right on a ledge because some of it will go down. Bet you didn't know that. If you have name tags, would you name all your important villagers? I do have name tags, actually. I think I'm going to have to come up with names for things. And by that, I mean I'm just going to have to use a... that was a bad jump. I'm going to use a name tag, and I'm going to start naming a few things now, actually, I think. Because I do have them lying around. Okay, so I've got 7 name tags. I'll use half of them for now, because I might need the rest later. Okay, so chat. Do you remember what our dog is called? I think he's... No, wait. Oh, it's our cat that's called Bark. I don't have a dog. Oh, look, I can never have a dog. Is this Bark? I'm not sure if this is Bark. He's a very cute cat, though. I like his little color. I have to safety-proof my campfires. I'm accident-prone. Yeah, I should be safety-proofing mine, really. That's a fun video. That's a fun, like, thing that you gotta do. Like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna make mistakes. It's fine. Did you carve so much of the dirt to prevent slime spawn? I didn't prevent anything spawn, right? Just none of that. Okay, so this is our first animal. Oh, look, it's cute. He's called Bark. Get it? Because he's a cat. You need to tame the cat. Why do I need to tame the cat to name him? This is taming. Actually, he's already tamed. I think he's tamed. He's got a collar. That's how I determine tamed cats. In the real world, if you see a cat without a collar, you're legally allowed to just take it, and now he's your cat. That's my cat. I don't know why he's in a boat necessarily, but it works for me. Okay, so we're actually going to breed some more villagers too while we're here. We do have spare capacity in the village, and having two farmer villagers is like working, some would say, but others would say that it's not working at all. And so making sure we find the balance on that is probably a good thing. It's so annoying to trade at this guy, but I got it. Trade almost the max, which I think he does 12, so I go all the way up to 7. And yeah, also, man, those are some good value melon trades. I could do with some melon seeds. Do I have to just wait until the wandering trader gives me melon seeds, or is there another way to get them? I don't think there is. Not a ghost or a spirit, bummer. When I first started playing Minecraft, I thought the collars were blood. Jeez, Minecraft's a lot gorier in your head than it is in real life, huh? Okay, so we're going to take all of these now. Sadly, we can't keep the stems. We just break them and then get regular blocks. Because our pumpkin farm is moving. You know, is it a cow? Because it's moving. It's going to be moving over here. Just walk into the house, take it. I'm going insane. But if I walk into the house, they can walk out of it. Which is not what I want in my life. Yeah, I could probably just remove all the middle blocks, but it feels unsafe. Okay, so I think you have to wait for the trader for melons. So sad. Yeah, I think somewhere over here is the best place for the melon farm. I'm going to say, like, right over here. You know, just past. Yeah, if we made this a little bit flatter. Yeah, we'll use this section right here. Fill it with some water. And then that water can tie into our little jungle. I think we'll make a whole jungle biome here, just because it's like busyness, right? Yeah, or we could move it over there. You know, honestly, we gotta plan this mentally right now. We gotta make a plan. We gotta stick with it. This is where our pumpkins are gonna go, which means we're gonna need some water. Easy enough to find. And then I'm gonna make myself so many pumpkin seeds so I can farm like a lot of pumpkins, and then I can have some good fun. Can you do trader farms on Bedrock, I wonder? Because they spawn randomly, it's a shame that you can't. I would love to play around with that. Okay, so now we just make a central channel of water. Do we even need the channel of water, or can we just do... We'll do random blocks. So first things first, just 3 blocks here. Make a source. And now all of a sudden, we don't need to mess with other stuff. There we go. One water bucket is now all the water we need. And so, seeds go here, and the plants go here. And then they're all going to grow out onto the side. So 15 on one side. So I guess another 5 will go to this side, 3 this side, and then we'll have another 15 on the other side. We're obviously going to grow this a lot better, but for now we're just going to start with 13 plants. Oh wait, that's wrong. And then we'll work our way outwards from there. There's probably some more efficiency of like taking every single other one of these and growing them, or grow like this and that, because that way like they'll grow them both, and you know, we'll work it out later. As with all good things in life, it can be worked out later. Also, that was a very nice amount. Perfect. Okay, so build a dirt jungle temple on top of the trees to confuse people. A dirt desert temple would be so fun, right? I don't think I've ever built one. Actually, wait, I remember the mud brick desert temple was so cool. I think I have to build that somewhere around here. I really enjoyed the end result of that. You know, this is the problem with the flat world. You've got so many ideas, but you've got such limited resources that you really have to work around it. Also, I chopped down both the spruce trees, and I don't see where the I don't see the sapling. Is this one sapling all I got? Is it? Did I grow them? Okay, you know what? Whatever, it's fine. So we're gonna grow all of our saplings outside the boundary of the circle. Is that a smart thing? If we turned up the simulation distance, it'd be smart. Otherwise, I'm not actually so sure. But yeah, we'll move it to the very edge of the circle then. Like over here, that's where the spruce sapling goes. It's a mud brick biome. Sorry, a mud brick biome is your idea, Michaela. I like that idea a lot. I like the idea of, you know, that is a fun idea. Might need a nice enchanted hoe. Yeah, it is pretty weird. I've got all this enchanted gear, but my hoe isn't enchanted. Let's fix that right now. Okay, what do you offer me, Mr. Villager? And why is it mending? Mending. On the hoe we go. Yeah, I think we could do it. I think I've got unbreaking from this guy, right? Ooh, this is protection. I mean, you gotta protect your hoe too, but I think making sure it doesn't break is important too. So, Cat, how on earth did you make a circle this big? Yeah, the circle is very intense. I think it frames the world quite nicely, right? I think it's hard to even see it. Like, you have to go quite high up, but or 4 blocks. But it is very. I like the river, and it's got a logic. It flows from there all the way around to here. Okay, so anyway, let's go enchant our hoe, because we you know, it's important we keep this thing going. At the very least, it'll make it look better. So we'll put mending on there, and we'll also call it something fun. You know, it's a very good-looking hoe. I guess you could call it an adorable hoe. We could just call it an expensive hoe though. That's funnier, right? Because it's like, you know what, chat? I like the I like the tell me what you think we should call this hoe. Let me know in the chat. I feel like that's what we did with all the other tools, so I want to keep the trend going on this one. The river is absolutely divine. Yeah, you know, I'm glad people like it. It was a big bit of effort, but I think it was worthwhile. We got what do we got here? Adorable hoe is terrible. I love it. Hey, don't you insult him that way. He doesn't deserve this. Call it Mr. Hoe, just a regular hoe. Overpowered. So don't waste your diamonds on a hoe. Adorable, no question. You know, You know, problem solved. It's the adorable hoe. Everyone in chat agrees. Okay, so I like it personally. Adds to the... Only the diamond pickaxe needs a name now, actually. Which we can do very shortly. Right after we get some extra experience in this. Yeah, go. You know, I do have to admit, walking all the way around here just to do some trading is very obtuse. Very, very obtuse. Get those max trades in. And yes, once we get 32 more emeralds, I can buy a second pickaxe. Actually, wait, I still need to buy lots of hoes. Because I don't know what the... Yeah, I don't know what enchantments this has until I buy enough diamond hoes. So, 2 more of these. It's a Smite 2 diamond axe. Yeah, I even then, I still should probably buy it to see what this diamond pickaxe has. Although, and also that means I can make the upgrade, right? I can finally upgrade to a diamond axe. That'd be my last piece of equipment. That's actually kind of exciting. It's like going to the market. Please stop saying hoes in chat, lol. Just remember, we don't appreciate hoes over here. You keep your filthy hoes out of this chat, please. Make a wall of hoes using item frames. Yeah, I mean, I've got like 6 spare diamond. Oh, I've got 7 spare diamond hoes now. I guess if I make 9 of them, I can make like a map wall, or like 8 of them. Could make like a hoe compass. You know, that's a very good idea. Thank you for saying. I agree. I don't have a problem with hoes. You know, you don't... No. Sorry, I want to correct you there, Diluted Dante. You don't have a problem with hoes yet. Okay, so... I think, it's a little bit less laggy here now that we've narrowed the sheep down. But as I was saying before, I think it's important we move the pig farm. This many pigs in this area just isn't very productive. So I think it's time has come that we move them away. And so, moving away, I mean, obviously it's faster just to murder them and start again. Actually, it's arguably not. Yeah, I think we should get some... I think we could move them away ourselves. Move. So I'll put them over... What's the least used corner of this world? It's probably past the river on that side. So I'll make a big pig over there. I'll get a lot of pink wool for it. Yeah, that's my idea. I'll put it over there. As long as it's not within like 10 chunks of the thing, we'll be good. Also, I can now get blue... Oh! Melon seeds. I thought it was cocoa beans, because to be fair, the textures look similar, right? Now I can finally grow some melons. That's actually big. If I get a Silk Touch axe, or even just a Silk Touch anything, but a Silk Touch axe especially, then I'll be able to get some real extra emeralds in my life, which is important at this point, and this particular juncture. So, yeah, it's definitely worth using some bone meal on the melon seeds, no question about it. So, right next to these two, I'm gonna have these two. Yeah, how nice. I'm obviously not gonna do the second thing yet. And then if we have the bone meal on us, which we don't, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously, but I don't have it on me. And so what do? Absolutely nothing. You don't have a problem with melons yet. There you go, Dasher. You get it. Lots of streams lately, says Michael D. I wanted to get extra streaming done before I stop streaming for a bit, you know? So the number of streams overall is still roughly the same. It's just coming to you in a very condensed format. And then if people miss the streams, I can say, hey, there were streams on these days. Didn't you hear about them? So, have you guys heard about this, yeah, there you go. That's the whole bit. Have you heard about this thing? I hear that I have words to say about it. And they are words. And wow, if you heard the words, you would say, boy, that guy sure has thought about this. Definitely is the only one to have a take on this thing. And then you go, wow, Toycat sure is smart for that. And the answer would be that, yeah, incredibly brave too for coming out and talking about something that, as I mentioned, is in the news. But like, besides being in the news, no one's talking about it. Like, besides when people talk about the news too, it's not really a thing. So I can't remember to shill, says Ruby likes Sonic 2. Hey, just so you know, you can become a member. What does becoming a member get you? Wow, thank you for asking. It gets you a great a monthly subscription to your favorite thing, the Toy Cat YouTube channel. Helps out a channel in a way that, like, it's one of the best ways to be helped out because, you know, obviously, like, expenses in life happen on a month-to-month basis, and so by helping creators you like on a month-to-month basis, you're helping them have a more guaranteed income. Wow, how that's very fun. Toy Cat obviously talking about his stance on Big Salmon. Yeah, I really do think that Big Salmon, like, you know, we spend our whole lives being told that it's not size that matters, right? It's not the size of your salmon, it's how you use it. But then Bedrock shows us that the size of your salmon also correlates with how you use it. Have you seen Java salmon? Have you seen how unimpressive it is? It just flops around, and then you get maybe bone meal if you're... No. The Bedrock salmon is not only bigger, but it's also better. And so we spend our lives telling ourselves that the size of the salmon doesn't matter. And then we realize that, of course you would say that, because, you know, if it really didn't matter, we wouldn't have to say the size of your salmon doesn't matter. But every single Java player, they're like, I don't care about Bedrock. Until the moment they realize the salmon are bigger, then they're like, oh my god, why have I been playing this edition of the game? I didn't even realize how messed up it was. I didn't realize just how terrible this truly could get. But no, that is really how it be. That is really how it be. So, Java salmon are evil, and just because of Big Salmon. Just jealous of Big Salmon. Yeah, no, you can tell Java salmon have an inferiority complex. You can just tell looking at them. Okay, so I got 20 acacia saplings. I'm going to move these to the edge too. Actually, wait, it'd be fun. If you think about the perimeter of this map, how many wood types can we get? 7. So we segment it into 7 different types. We'll say 8, because, you know, like, I don't know, future wood type or something. And that's how we'll do this. So I guess we go diagonal from the center of the circle, which is somewhere over there. And then we start having some acacia trees grow. That's not really going to work so well, so I'll have them grow diagonally from here. And then we'll have like a forest that is kind of the surrounding edges of this. This is a very good idea. You should definitely make the Living in the Ancient City a series. I love that video. I'm actually, right now, I'm doing a little bit of survival every day. Like, I play a little bit of it. And it's the world that gives me the most, like, not anxiety, like, self-consciousness. I don't know what the word is. But, like, I feel the most, like, oh, why does anyone care about... I don't know about it. It's a weird feeling. Not what I'm usually, you know, vibing with. I guess, you know, that might be a good sign, because as a YouTuber, one of the feelings you get a lot is like, oh yeah, this is a good video. People are really going to like this one. And one of the things you realize after having released a lot of videos is that feeling doesn't necessarily correlate with the good ones. It correlates, but it's not one-to-one. And so maybe you just gotta disregard your instincts. I do love beverages. Hear about the creeper that went to a party? He had a blast? That is a Minecraft joke. That is, in fact, a Minecraft joke. I didn't realize it until you said it. But it is true that that is a joke about Minecraft. You know, a very interesting joke. You know, it's not often that people tell Minecraft jokes about how creepers explode. But, you know, I think more people need to realize that creepers, they do explode. When you're not expecting it, sometimes product placement. This is Diet Pepsi caffeine free. It doesn't taste particularly, doesn't taste like anything, really. It's weird, because we did a blind taste test, and everyone loved it the most. But every time I try it, knowing that it's, like, diet and caffeine-free, my brain is just like, this sucks. And it's like, what logic? Yeah, that's not really how that is. Also, do you get 2 pumpkin seeds when you break a pumpkin stem? Do you not need to... Can you farm pumpkin seeds by just breaking pumpkin stems? Do you not even need the finished plant? So Takashi Color of a drink company to invent his own unique flavor. I've been actually like I haven't looked that seriously into it because it is something that requires quite some licensing, and I'm sure there's some whole, you know, like it's a dangerous market to try, because someone could say like, oh, Toy Cat, don't you know the only people who watch Minecraft are children? But something I really want to make, like passionately, as soon as an opportunity comes up, I will take it. Is I want to make an alcohol type, like alcohol for people who don't drink alcohol, right? Like I like tasty drinks, and you know there are lots of circumstances where you know drinking is a part of the, at least in British culture. I don't know about the culture where you live and what you're doing. And so wouldn't it be cool if there was like tasty beginner versions of those alcohols? Again, this is probably why it doesn't pair well if someone tries to accuse you of like, only children watch Minecraft, like cat. But yeah, my idea is like alcohols that's just really good. You don't have to like this wine to like wine for people who don't like wine. You don't have to like spirits to like this. This is just the vodka that tastes the least like anything. It tastes the smoothest. It doesn't taste like burn in your throat. Just okay. That's the goal, right? So the problem is alcohol is a very strictly licensed good because it is, you know, it's literally a drug, right? And so yeah, it might be fun to make like I guess you could start. I wonder how many alcohol companies can start this way. Like start first, just being like, we make beverages. You know, you could mix it with something later. Who knows? You mean virgin drinks? I mean like virgin drinks, but they're not virgin. You know? You feel what I'm saying? My favorite hard drink is ice. That's funny. I like that, Hexateron. That joke doesn't work in the UK because we don't refer to like alcohol as being hard. You know, I think it's kind of strange that some places do. Okay, so let's see how many pigs we can get out of her. Honestly, it's gonna be a nightmare to try, but let's see what we can do. So, okay, how many pigs are we getting out of her? Come on, friends. I wonder why they're being so... Okay, maybe if we, like... Okay, so we put a couple of blocks there. Let's see how many make it out now. They're not escaping for the carrot. They're just escaping because they're bored. But, you know, I feel that. Okay, here we go. So all of the pigs in here, I'm going to push out, and we're going to make a big pig pit somewhere else. Like a company that made the Long Boy, but branded alcohol for YouTubers. They do that for coffee brands. Minecraft beer. Ooh. I can't make anything Minecraft branded without getting heavily sued. For what it's worth. Hey, Bex Preston, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. 5 memberships you'll see starting now. Oh, I was wrong about that. But still, thank you, Bex Preston, for allowing Boomya to become the 728th member. Just 22 away. Damn, I thought Pigstep was going to play right then. Should have set it up that way, really. Yeah, welcome to the new cat wives. Thanks, Bex. I agree. Thank you very much, Bex Preston, for allowing more people to join the gaggle. That's what a group of Toy Cat subscribers is called. Did you? I only learned this recently. Hey, Phyland K. No, Pigstep feels wrong on a spiritual level. I do agree with that. You know, we'll roll it back soon. Who knows how soon? But like, definitely eventually, right? Okay, so actually, wait. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay, so we just have to go to this, and we just have to. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so you put a pumpkin in your crafting table for seeds. Nah, you farm pumpkin stems. I've been there. I've done it. It's definitely how it works. Okay, yeah. If I put this like over in the corner, because this is going to be the least useful corner anyway, so I might as well fill it with a mob that causes issues for the frame rate. Yep, that sounds good to me. We could pick up some pigs over there, but I'm sure it'll be fine. The fact that Bedrock doesn't have paws because it's an always online game, it's in case your friends want to join you, because they just assume that you want to... I don't know, it's like every game has to be social because you'll spend... This is the devious part of it, right? So, particularly in American culture, which is, let's be honest, the biggest market for basically anything. Sarah Langdon! Oh wait, thank you very much, Miss Pat Van Driver Lady. Miss Pat Van Driver Lady, for gifting 5 memberships. Bringing us up to literally a plane. Although now it's playing continuously, just... Maybe, have we got stuck in a different way now? You know, let's not think about it too hard. I'm getting a little bit concerned there. Oh yeah, I think now it's just doing 5 on... You know, there's something broken with the alert system, clearly. Okay, so I need to get the pigs in a confined area. How should I do that? I could do the pit again. Yeah, I kind of want it to be above ground, though. So we're going to make, over here, like a free... Ooh, yeah, it needs to be wider than that. I guess I can just... Okay. So it's going to be 3 blocks wide at the widest. I don't have as many mud bricks as I thought I did. Oopsie. Also, thank you very much, Pat, for bringing us up to 737. We are so close. Oh, it says 738. I'm sorry. We're 1 off. We have to uncount 1 now. It's really hard to remove 1. Maybe that's my mistake. I mean, it's my mistake to be here in the first place, you know. Okay, can we get them all into this holding pen? Also, it's going to cause an issue because I have to put the lightning rod in there first. Do I have enough copper for a lightning rod, or do I have to move my existing one? These are questions I should have thought about, huh? I guess what we'll do is we'll just put the pigs in a hole in the ground, and then later move them? Yeah, there's no way to get the lightning rod in there after the pigs are, right? So for now, we'll just build a little pen around the pigs. Yeah, what I'll do is okay. So we'll build a wall between where the pigs are gonna be and where they are now. Oh god, the slime managed to climb up that somehow. Just please stop. Just, I don't agree with it. You know, I'll put him in the pen. There we go. Will it work if oh, damn it. Yeah, I refuse to fight slimes kind of out of principle. It just doesn't seem like a fun way to spend my time. And so I choose not to do it. And so now we make a pen in front of them. You know, will all of the pigs despawn if I leave them? That's my question. Okay, so now we grab just, I don't know, some some more planks. And we build... Oh, pigs are 1 high. I don't think we can do this. So we'll dig a little hole in the ground. There we go. Yeah, and then later we can just... Okay, so... New plan. That's the plan. Is it gonna work? I don't know. Let's get all the pigs in the hole we can. Every Minecraft YouTuber tries to be the best Minecraft ever, then there's Toycat building dirt trees. Yeah, there is there's a big trend, and I do see why and how, and I see the spoils you get if you're successful of it. To be like, this is the craziest thing you've seen in Minecraft ever. I literally built, you know, 6 years worth of something today. And also I have a PhD in architecture, which I've applied to this, or the equivalent of it from watching Minecraft. It's like, you know, but that's not how real building is. I've got this problem in that, like, I kind of want to show how things really are on YouTube, which is kind of dumb, right? Like, think about, there's so many cool real videos of like, oh, here's a guy teaching you how to open the fuel cap on a weird car. That's so useful. That's real advice rather than, whoa, did you know that fuel caps are literally poisoning our children? And, oh, you know, some crazy conspiracy stuff that's going to sell well. I guess conspiracy won't sell right. But yeah, I'm saying, like, the most exciting thing is, like, crazy over-the-top, you know, like, trickery, whereas just like, oh, here's how something is less exciting. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think of building dirt trees, so that's kind of revolutionary to me. Yeah, this is the evolution that Minecraft building needed. Me hitting the scene really changed everything. Someone gave me a membership even though I wasn't watching the stream at that moment, says Boomia. So Boomia, congratulations on your gifted membership. I believe it was Bex that got it for you. But in case you're curious as to how it works. It's based on like chat reading, like chat participation. So it will value like past participation over someone who's like here but isn't talking, or something like that. You know, it's a big mystery if we dive into it too much more. So yeah, keeping the world more condensed would actually be kind of handy. Like all the things that we need ticking should be nearby each other in our ideal world. But for now, let's just sell some pumpkins, because we do need to keep the emerald train going. Every day, get a few more emeralds towards it. Howdy, fellas, says Ryan Waite. Alright, then activity time. What's the next step for the superflat, says Ben745. So the next step is we need to move up the tool hierarchy, right? Like we don't have... so right now I've got enchanted iron armor, and I've got an iron sword, and I've got an iron axe. The next step would be getting myself diamond tools. That's like a big improvement. We can't ever get netherite, sadly, as tragic as that is. And then the next step is getting all of the other natural things we don't have. I need cocoa beans, and I need green dye. I could get brown dye as well, but I prefer cocoa beans. So I need cocoa beans, I need brown dye, and I also need to farm some... I need to get some crazy RNG on my next villager... What's the word? When you repair a villager? Curing a villager. I need to get very good luck on that. Also, yeah, the frame rate's gone up significantly here, but it's still not much. It's not, like, perfect, right? Which tells me the entity cramming really is causing the problem. If we just had more space, then, like, this wouldn't be so crazy. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. There's more computations happening there or something. Okay, so, hey, so get glad I could finally catch a stream. I'm glad you could finally catch a stream, too. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, did you see that slowness on that? I guess it isn't much better. I guess moving all those pigs, which was designed to help, genuinely didn't do very much. Which is interesting. So now we're going to... Also, Adorable Ho, you're on a brand account. Yeah, I have a brand account, too. It's one of the most annoying things, because so many YouTube features... I can't watch YouTube on a variety of platforms. Because, and here's the worst thing, I didn't even sign up for a brand account, right? My account, they just decided retroactively, oh yeah, IBX Toycat, that's a brand. And so a lot of things that like, because I used it as a personal YouTube account too, like I'll, some people find me randomly like commenting on like, I don't know, old Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes or, like, I don't know, like I comment on too many dumb things with my real YouTube account, because, you know, I'm sure that's a smart idea. Okay, so now I'm going to chop down... Oh, I need some slabs for down here. That's what I needed. And I didn't get myself some slabs for down there. But yeah, for now, this if we destroy this... I don't know how I'm going to keep them trapped in there. Oh, I'll make it like a one-way wall, so... They can climb up there, then they can get on top. Then they won't be able to go any higher. Yep, this is... It's a lot of steps. But this should guarantee all the pigs get in there. Okay, so... Over time, unless they walk back that way, actually. Oh, that's a big fear, huh? Okay. So this theoretically... Isn't it crazy they're so closely squished together, they genuinely can't even climb out this way. So the pigs will climb out, and the only place they can come is... oh god, why did I do this to myself? So we'll just do this here. Break it, break it. And then the pigs are all going to come this way, climb up here, end up in the new pen. Some of them will go diagonal, which is not appreciated. You know what? It would have probably been faster to just start with a smaller number and then breed them up. But this is the way I chose, and this is the way we're sticking with. Oh, right, I needed to place the lightning rod first. Oh, that's going to be a nightmare to do later. So I'll place some form of block in the center now. And then later we can just remove that block. Or place a lightning rod one block down. Yeah, whatever, it works. So as long as they're going, as long as there is space, we can do this later. Okay, so this way, friend. This way. But yeah, I finally made it Someone's live. I hope you're having a great day, says Flaxosaurus. That's a cool attitude that you have towards the world, to be so excited. A lot of people like don't comment on live streams unless there's... it's one of the problems that the internet has with engagement. Is, you know, this is a thing you'll see, like, I don't know, world over. But crazy people have a massively disproportionate voice on basically everything. Because people who feel, you know, not that strongly about things aren't going to, like, spend too much of their time commenting. And so, you know, so much of the world we see online is, like, driven by these people who are, like, passionately upset about whatever issue it is. Why does lightning not burn the wood? You know, we'll question that later, okay? It probably will is the answer. Yeah, I'll switch it out. I'll make sure it's better. Watching Toycat play Minecraft or playing Minecraft. It's apparently a very common thing. And honestly, I think it's cool. I think having a... Like I like listening to podcasts while I play games. Some people use my streams as that. If it works as that, that's great, you know? That's great. You're always needlessly overcomplicated simplest things. I love the way your mind works. It's some would say that's a problem, but I like the idea that it's actually a blessing in disguise. I could put efficiency. No, yeah, I think okay. So by the way, my shovel. I think I'm running out of time to not be repairing them together. So I think now. Yeah, I think honestly, even though moving my pumpkins is smart, I think I've effectively just made them harder to get. So I think now I'm going to quickly up my simulation distance so that my pumpkins are still growing more of the time. Okay, so, oh, it's already up to 8. 8 is probably enough. You're not, yeah, 8's enough. 8's definitely enough. I didn't realize. Man, we turned it up at some point. Didn't even know. I genuinely can't focus on 2 things at once, so listening to a podcast while playing is difficult to me. Sometimes it's doable, other times it's not. Oh yeah, if the thing you're doing needs like intense like if you're like, I'm building something complex, and if I make a mistake it ruins everything, that will never go particularly well, in my experience. But yeah, if it's just like, I am placing a lot of blocks that I need to place. Also, ooh yeah, it's getting a lot laggier. Like the frame rate's quite high, but then there's still random lag. So it tells you that sometimes the frame time is spiking. I don't even know. I want a Wandering Trader. I need the leads lol. They never show up when you want them to. Yeah, it's funny. At this point, the Wandering Trader, even though he's like this great mob by himself, really people are like, yeah, free leads and whatever's going on with those llamas. We miss you playing Marketplace World, says Maddie Moose. Oh, I'm going to have a store Saturday today. So, Cat, it's been a year since I tuned in. Don't know if you remember me at all. Hope you're doing well, bro. Oh, I remember you, Mr. Sharks 332. It has been a while, huh? It's cool that you remember, and that, like, you know, after a while, it all comes back, right? But okay, so I'm downloading tonight's video now, so I can upload it. It's a little weird with editors. Like, it'd be easier if Harrison could just upload straight to my YouTube channel, but there's like the ways of doing that aren't as easy as they should be. Although I could just move his video straight to it. Anyway, okay, so we've now chopped down our entire little acacia forest, which gives us this lovely space here, which I'm going to build something in later. You know, maybe a jungle temple, who knows. On a cheap laptop, for some reason, if I pin performance window on Xbox Game Bar, it fixes all of the lag. Something shady going on with GameBar. Yeah, let's. I like the idea of just blaming GameBar. Look at this, by the way. I said GameBar because I misspoke. But I shall not actually be blaming the GameBar, all of my problems, on any particular thing. Better yet, just start uploading your videos on his channel. Yeah, you know, let's just skip to the inevitable conclusion of the saga. You're right. It's a better idea. So yeah, let's make the desert be a little bit textured, you know? Like, ooh, look at this. It goes back some number of blocks. That's fun and quirky. Yeah, do you see this? That's, like, the world is running fine, and then every now and then it's just kind of not. Like, it's like painfully jittery to me. Yeah, if you know someone's email, isn't there a way you can use YouTube Studio to add them as a collaborator? As far as I know, the only way you can do that gives someone like full access to like viewing your channel. You know, they can't change things. But like, I don't know. It's one of those things. It feels like a recipe for some issues. You know, feels like something could go quite wrong there. Okay, so now we're gonna go. I'm only 4 emeralds away from my next shovel. I need 2 shovels. So we're going to do a lot of wheat farming real quick. And then we'll be good. In fact, what I'll also do is I'll breed up some sheep while I'm here too. I think that's going to be an important one. But yeah, I've been having a real good day. I think that your expectations of yourself like shape a lot of what you're... Actually, wait, no. The most fun bit of today, because I went for a bike ride. I was on this bike ride, and I thought to myself, like, I can't do this anymore, like, 15 minutes in. But, like, I did what they call pushing past the wall. I pushed past the wall. You know, I had a good one there. And I got past the point where I was like, I can't do this. And I just kept on going. And not only was it cool when I got to my destination, it was somewhere I wanted to be. Thank you to Bad Llama for being the 738th channel member. I mean, you leave and rejoin every month, so it might, like, that might complicate the actual counting. Yeah, thank you very much. It's been a while. Hello. How are you doing? Hope things are well over there. Yeah, so I had a good day, because here's the fun thing, right? I was at the, oh gosh, my brain is just, but it was called Urban Greens, if you know the exact place. And the guy was explaining, like, oh yeah, there's this drink you can have for free. It's some weird promotional thing, but it's terrible, so I'm not going to charge you for it. And I was like, that's fun. That's a good promotion, you know, like, just here is a free thing is the best type of promotion. Because everyone loves free things, right? That's an irrefutable fact. People like things when they don't cost people money. And so, he really told me about how much he hated it. He's like, yeah, it has like no flavor, man. There's like has magnesium or something, but like it doesn't have flavor. Went on a whole rant about how much he hates this thing. Love a good bike ride, says B. Thank you. I like a good bike ride too. That's why I went on one. So, I think that I think that he like really had to tell me just how awful it was. Over and over again was a very fun, spirited conversation in that way. But after it, he's just like, yeah, the only reason I'm telling you all of this, the only reason I'm talking down this free thing that I've just given you, is like, you know, keep your expectations in the right place, right? And so I said to him like, yeah, so keep your expectations tiny, and you won't be whiny. And he loved it. And I think that's the funniest thing, right? It's a phrase from Pookie from a long time back. But it's one that, like, really apparently resonates. Like, ooh, yeah. It rhymes, and it is a true, and people like the true that has the rhyme. I also, side note, thank you so much, Mary, Regan's Rally Girl, for 20 gifted memberships. That means that today we have officially achieved our goal. Okay, I'm gonna have to, clearly because of the, okay, you know what? If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this the right way, right? We're gonna do this, we've got to do this correctly. I don't know why, like, you know, randomly happening is just happening all the time. Okay, so now, what should happen, we'll see if it does. Thank you so much for allowing us to get over the hill. And hey! Yeah, thank you so much, Mary. For all those, not only all those people now able to enjoy a brand new membership, but as well as all of these new people joining the club. We've also hit our goal, which is just that's fun. That's exciting if you ask me. Oh, I think I had too many reds, but it's fine. Breed some yellows, breed some pinks. Hey, more memberships for us. Today we have them. So yeah, we're going to breed every single sheep type just so there's 3 of each. Hopefully they don't walk away like last time. At least most of them won't, you know, statistically speaking. And so now we go around, we do a little share. Now let's make it happen. Thank you so much one more time. And I hope that all of you, including T-Venge, I hope that you now enjoy your newfound access to emojis, your newfound members-only video playlist. Wow, fun little space. Your green name that you get not only here on the streams, but on videos too. Thank you for coming along and watching the stream for it. Thank you so much. Oh man, it gave one to Strongman, who's you know, I don't know what's I think he's like here to like, you know, go have a little crazy argument, and now he's gonna membership. But you know, for the rest of the people, thank you to Pudding Zebra. Congratulations on your membership. Back to 100% pig step, nice. It was the only way to do things. It was the only way. Do. It's just, you know, if you know another, if you know a better way, then you know incorrectly. That's just the way that it is. Do. Oh gosh, what just got destroyed? Me by this slime apparently. Do. Anyway, so yeah, can you name a beam Mr. Bubbles? Can finally watch the Iron Brew video in a piece this Connor H. Also, Daniel Dunn! Thank you, congratulations. Welcome to the Toy Cat membership club. You're now an exclusive member. How did a red baby get in here? Like, genuinely, how did that... Whatever. Chains! Congratulations. Okay, you know, this is, you're just being annoying. You're not even helping yourself here, friend. Do. Congratulations on joining the member club. Okay, so we're gonna move the dye down here. Probably should move the gold leggings just out there as a whole. And now we can collect like serious amounts of wool. Like for real here, we're gonna have a lot of types of especially red and yellow. Moderators don't exist and never did. Yeah, I'm glad you're having fun there, Mr. Strongman. Congratulations on being a brand new member. How does he get diamond and iron tools? Exactly, it's impressive we did that, right? That's why we're gonna keep our game up and get a diamond axe, which is, I think, possible by the end of the day, and as well as a diamond axe. I'm hoping, you know, I'm just a little bit hoping we end up with a diamond sword and some diamond armor. We're gonna have to get lucky for those things, but I do believe they're within possibility range. Also, is there only one sheep of there? Oh, you know, that's annoying. Oh wait, these are the same sheep color, so I'm not sure which one's meant to be which at this point, but we'll push you in there just in case. Just in case that... No. You want to go this way. You want me to just nudge you till you get within the fence, and then your life gets a little bit easier. Okay, so we're gonna share the weird magenta. I have to work out like a color now. So what color is best for pigs? Pink, probably, right? What's the closest we... Oh, we got actual pink over there. So we're gonna farm a lot of pink, and then we can make like a giant pig outfit with probably some white and some black. And yeah, I think that's a fun idea. Just make a giant pig for a world. We're a little bit off of having... I guess we could use red for a pig, right? It'd be like a hell pig. So how do you get a ridiculous amount of dirt for a terraforming project? So when you're in a flat world, getting a lot of dirt can be really tricky. But I've got a couple of tips. One, did you know you can actually buy dirt from the Wandering Trader? Two, did you know it's actually everywhere all the time? Yeah, I think I want to make like a cave down here. I think like this area being naturally not that flat is kind of cool. What if I made it like even lower down? Or maybe I should just get rid of the middle bits. I know, I like the texture it adds to the world having some weird down bits like this. Like the world's still going to be flat going everywhere past there. But, you know, whatever, it's fine. I don't want to ruin the landscape. I live on an island in Minecraft. Ooh, that is a challenge. When I don't want to like destroy anything, I go underground to look for dirt. I find that's a good plan. Also, so many bees are getting trapped in boats. That's ridiculous. That's very ridiculous. We have to share these every so often. I'm going to make sure I do that. Only 6 honeycomb, but whatever. It eventually adds up. You'd have to use magenta for shading the pig. Yeah, you're right. If you look at the pig, he needs a couple of colors. And I don't think red is going to be good for either of them. We could build like a yellow pig. You should build a city. I mean, building a city on flat ground would be easier than building a city anywhere else, I think. Also, wait, we hit more than 750. I think it'd be 758 now. Yeah, look at that. We hit our goal, chat. We hit our goal. Can you believe that? It's our goal is like more than double what it was earlier this week. But we hit the new goal, which shows how good we are. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I need to get a lot of bone meal very quickly. I'm going to do what probably I should have done at some point before now. But, you know, it's a big commitment. That's why we haven't done it. So I'm going to grab myself just a couple stacks of seeds. 3 stacks of seeds, why not? It's not too much in the grand scheme of things, but it should get me enough bone meal to do something with. And we're going to turn them into bone meal. Building a city on flat ground is more stable than building a city on rock and roll. I actually think you'll find that when it comes to... Yeah, I'm not gonna have fun with the puns here, I'm afraid. Where are my other... Are my only composters inside the houses? It's kind of annoying if true. Pretty cool. I was on sub recently, probably Toycat being a bad boy on the second channel. I think unsubscriptions are probably a random YouTube thing. Like either it's like people are actually just doing it and not realizing. You know, the number of bad things that happen to me on a daily basis that I would like to blame on YouTube, very high. Yes, my only composters are quite far. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll just break into one of their houses. Do it that way. I mean, he's already in the composter, so we just have to... You know, very, very annoying, but it's fine. There we go. Oh, we're going to lift him out of the composter. And then put him right back in there. Okay, that's fun. I hope there's no consequences to him getting out. Ah, it's fine. So, as you can see, a whole stack of seeds is worth about 3.5 bone meal. Which, honestly, it's just not worth the time to do this. Like, it might be worth the time to make a hopper to do this. But it's definitely not worth the time to sit here grinding away. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some YouTube test that's like, yeah, we want to know how many people are subscribed to channels they care about. So by unsubscribing you randomly, if you don't notice it, then didn't we actually help you out? Because now your subscriptions tab is less cluttered. Or maybe you don't ever watch subscriptions, or, you know, whatever else it is. Because there's a lot of channels you subscribe to that you never watch through the subscription tab. You watch because it shows up on your homepage. Yeah, that's my thinking. It's too hard to be sure because YouTube's so non-transparent. That could be wild conspiracy. It could be truth. Who knows?
For one final lobster roll before you leave.
Thank you so much.
Probably won't be chatting, but will listening as I go through boxes after a move.
I hope
also,
that it's
chat. Y'all are awesome.
I hope that you are. I hope your boxes isn't too bad and or not good. Wait, where did all the bone meal go? Wait, do villagers just take bone meal? Did that just happen? Oh god, no! Please don't tell me that just happened. Oh, I think it did. I will get a lobster roll. That's tomorrow. Yeah, I think. Oh gosh, a large portion of my subscriptions are British based. It knows that you only want to see British content. No, Riggins Rally Girl, I really appreciate the tip. I hope that things. Again, it's nice to see someone being so wholesome and adding to the thing. Villagers can pick up bone meal now. Why would they need bone meal? What could they possibly do with all the bone meal I just... Okay, you know what? That's fine. I wanted the villager to have the bone meal. That's what I wanted. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I wanted that. That was good. That was exactly fine. I think I got a bunch of bones since last time anyway. I don't know if I do have a bunch of bones since last time now, but I look. I might have no bones. No bones and no bone meal? We're gonna have to go on like a slaying spree now. Because clearly we could make a composter, don't get me wrong. Should I just make the auto composter actually? Yeah, let's do it. We'll put it in the automatic part of the world. So we need wood. We need a chest to be more precise. So 1, 2, make a chest. 3, 4, make a hopper. Grab a stack of these. And then put these away. Yeah, really starting to just stack up the weird blocks at this point. We've actually got some slabs lying around, so that saves me some effort. I can grab even more seeds now. Because I don't think I'm going to need to replant this many at once. If I do, I'll sorely regret this, I'm sure. But I don't think I will. I think I've got my wheat farm capacity covered for a bit. And now we take all these goodies into one place. Okay, so this is a composter. Take all the goodies in one place. I hope I threw the right thing on the ground there. No, I didn't. Inventory management is weird in current Minecraft. And so yeah, we'll put this in the auto part of the world because we need to have like an auto farm area, and it'll be great. I am subscribed to too many people. Most of them I do not even watch the videos. I clean up my feed, but now I have again too much subscribed. Yeah, I think a lot of people are like that. So YouTube's like, you know, let's just do you a quick favor. But then some of the people that it's doing you a favor for, you're like, but I really liked that one. How could you not know that, YouTube? Okay, so right over here at like the edge of it, we place a block there, a hopper there, I should say. We place a composter, and then look at this. We place all the seeds in there, and now automatically, you can put a hopper underneath it too. I think we should do that maybe. Look out, you see, look at that by the way. You put so many seeds in and get like, not a lot of great return. Oh, also it can't do the last bit. Okay. So just we come in every now and then, we grab a bone meal. That's a cool enough system if you think about it. Like, yeah, I can, there's always going to be a bone meal in the composter ready, but just one of them. Does YouTube actually unsubscribe people, really? I mean, that's the thing. So many people report it that you can't say, like, I would be sure that it wouldn't happen if so many people don't say that it does. But, you know, so many people say they see Bigfoot, and that doesn't make that any more likely. Finally, caught a stream after a while. How are you, Cat Toy, says Rat Lover. I'm doing really good, Rat Lavera. How are you doing? I love rats. Are you a Rat Lavera on that level? I hope so. I don't actually love rats. I feel like they've cost me like 5 digits in damage. It seems at some point. I guess probably like more like 4 digits in damage. But still, you know, there's no other animal that goes around causing so much. I guess silverfish are causing damage to my mental well-being. Anyway, you should give away a Minecraft Bedrock Online copy to random chatters when you hit 1K members. I think giveaways are the worst gimmick for promoting something. Like, maybe I'm just missing out and I should do it because it will cause more engagement or something. But I personally just think it's not a very good gimmick. Because, like, whenever I see a giveaway, I don't usually bother entering because, like, you know, 10,000 people, 100,000 people are going to sign up for something one person gets. Like, maybe it's like the lottery where the fun isn't in getting the thing, it's in imagining you could have the thing. But personally, that's not my definition of fun. Yeah, again, maybe I'm the weird one for preferring things. You're causing mental damage to your Selfish too, you know? You know what, maybe they should leave the house so they can get rid of the mental anguish they're being caused. That's what I reckon. I assume all giveaways are a scam. Yeah, I assume giveaways are a scam, too. Because, like, it's so easy for them to be. You just, like, who's checking up and seeing that a giveaway happened? And if they say, oh yeah, someone won, there's no way to prove it, right? Because, and it's the same logic behind the subscription thing. Like, there's no provable way to know either way. And so the conspiracy theory is just as valid as the real one, even though in reality, you know, it's not. It's like, well, how would you know, though? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of orange. I'm getting a lot of red and yellow wool. Definitely got to combine them at some point. So Cat gives away content. You know what? Sign up right now for a giveaway where, get this right, you could get free YouTube content every single day on your homepage for the rest of your life. The price is you just got to watch one ad before each video, and then you have a 100% chance of winning the next video. That's crazy, but it is true. Padawan says, Toycat, you're the best. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like the, I'm glad you like something about the stuff. For farmers, I place carpet on the fence so I can get in and out, but the mobs won't. Yeah, that's actually my, that's my next, idea. Now that I've got, like, enough of each type, I can, like, because I feel like we need to color code anyway. Right? Like, the blue farm, we can see from the blue sheep that it's like that. Wouldn't it be better if we use these diagonal posts to be like, yep, this is blue. And then we could say use the, I don't know. For the left half of this, it's much better defined than the rest. So then we make some light gray carpet. And now that shows us this is light gray. I'm assuming sheep can still go underneath carpet. Yeah, they can if they're babies. So yeah, by doing this, we make it a little bit more colorful too. Which I think is important. I think having a little bit of color in the world makes everything a bit better. So now, share these guys. Exact same thing. Make some gray carpet. It's a little bit cumbersome, the UI for doing all of this, but it's totally fine. I can live with that. Okay, so I'm gonna go to sleep where my farms are. And we're gonna finish this off another time. It's a good start though. You know, it's adding more color to the world, which I think is important. I think at this stage, this is the every world, not problem, but like, yeah, dilemma. I don't know what to call it, but once you get far enough in, you might as well start solving the aesthetic things, because you've got all these big technical problems to solve still. But then you've got to deal with how these technical problem solutions look. Maybe you don't like how they look, huh? Okay, so she's won a lot more money than she spent on scratch art. Okay, what am I reading? James Weston. You know, I do appreciate all the new members. I think it's cool. It's it also means though that there's a slight dilution in there. Because I try, you know, my brain reads like green messages like a little bit like easier. Like it just assumes there's like a, well, this is someone who probably likes the streams more enough to, you know, it's the crazy problem, it's the crazy person problem kind of solved, where this isn't people who are so impassioned about something because they hate it, and this is people who are impassioned about something because yeah, they like it enough to, you know, do a little monthly subscription. So it's an interesting little point. I doubt you appreciate all the new members though. Yeah, there's one little crazy one, but that's fine. I'm glad we're having fun with it, you know? I'm glad they're having fun. It sounds like they are. Also, look, yeah, I think making it so mobs don't spawn at night might be a good idea. Might be a good use of my time. By the way, see, all of that effort to make the auto composter, and then I got like double as much bone meal by just killing a skeleton. just a skeleton, nothing special. Just he was a skeleton. That was his thing. You could do a okay, I have no idea what that's in relation to. These blocks are very strange, huh? I like that they're here, but it's a very weird here. I think that's the spawn point, or is that the spawn point? It's hard to be sure at this point. Pay the cat more monies. You know what I love is money. It can be used to buy goods and services. See, some people might tell you it's just one or the other, but amazingly, it actually is still both. But yeah, no, it's a problem the world has, where your engagement to something is not based on whether you know, see, it's like reviews, right? I think that's a better example people interact with all the time. It's getting good reviews for something is hard, because if something was good, you don't think about it. Getting bad reviews is easy, because if you don't like something, you want to tell everyone you can. Like, oh my god, can you believe this business, what they did to me? Here is my 16-page report. And you know that seems like yeah, some people, but you know it's the truth behind. We want to share our experiences as widely as we can, and that has lots of interesting positives and negatives. And one of them is the fact that also I really like the it's a small amount of color. Also, please go away, slime. Please just don't. If you could, I'd appreciate you not. Also, how did I only get 2 red carpet? Oh, one's up there. That's why. Okay, so just don't. Okay, we're good. Now we move on to orange. 2. That's perfect. Exactly what we need. I think we could probably do a more compelling color scheme than this. Like, we could wrap it round on the sides, maybe. Although there's too many shared sides. They only have one side that's absolutely unique to them, and that's the one we're coloring in. It's a tragedy people aren't usually taught to be kind. Yeah, I know the stereotype from, like, if you watch movies is that, like, oh yeah, well, parents sometimes, you know, they just don't get around to teaching their kids, or like maybe it's like they go through something awful and they learn that the world just, oh god, what has happened here? They learn the world hates them, and that's their like full-on worldview. So all of these blocks should be one further forward. Yeah, I think that's what's true. It's 2 blocks, so there should be a fence on here. I mean, a carpet on there, and then the rest of the fences should be 1 block further forward. Oh, that's not correct. That, and then... Oh, see, this isn't correct. Please stop, please stop. Oh, it's just the thing is moved. Oh wait, no, it's not. What is happening here? Oh no, that's correct. Just no, it's not. Okay, so something has gone horribly wrong with the fences here. I can't tell you what it is, but I can tell you something is wrong. No, okay, 3 of these does line up with this, there, and that. I don't know what we're gonna do about this, but we'll resolve that in a little bit. For now, we remove this block, and we put it there. And then this block just also goes. And is that now solved? I think that's solved. So we need to say toy cat is yes more often. No, yeah, there's a, like, at a certain point of the world beating you down, you do just assume that, like, yeah, why would you need to teach someone to be kind? And then, but I think, like, there's also just as likely the other option. You know, like, we're being pretty nice to people when we assume, oh, they just think the world, you know, they don't need to teach their children or whatever to be kind. I learned about this absolute horror story recently, and I was like, man, that is so messed up that someone came up with that. And then, like, you know, like, then you learn, oh, this is based on a true story. And there's nothing as, like, heartbreaking as, like, oh, God. That was messed up when it was, I forget what it was called. It was something weird, like Mrs. Brown's Boys or something. But, it's like, it just called, like, the house down the street from, it had, like, one of those generic names. I think Mrs. Brown's Boys is probably some wholesome comedy. I don't know where that name came from, but... And it's just like, yeah, this person just had such a bad life that they need to make other people feel really, really bad about theirs. You know, like, it's, you know, people say the word projection all the time, but it's a real thing in some people. Like, if you think something about, you know, like, if you feel bad things about someone, you're like, or like you feel bad things about yourself, you throw them onto other people. If you feel like, oh yeah, I'm not a very trustworthy person, instead of saying like, yeah, I've got issues with being trustworthy, you're like, everyone is just evil and, you know, out to get themselves. Like, you know, to some extent, this is like something I've always wondered is like, I think that when we shape public policy, we should do it under the notion that people aren't gonna just do great things because they're nice. We should give people a little bit of incentive. You know, incentive, not force them to do a thing. We should be like, yeah, if you do this, you know, it's slightly more tax efficient, or like, oh, things are easier if you have this important thing. You know, whatever it is, I think we can do small things like that. And I always wonder if, like, you know, is that me saying to the world that I'm not trustworthy. You know, I make the assumption of others that there is no trustworthiness to be had. But maybe that's really just me saying that, like, yeah, I won't do things because they're good. I eat brown. I use plastic straws. I don't know. I eat brown. Where was that going to go? Rice. Also, I think this means we can get sheep in but not out, right? Oh, we'd have to place a block out here. Let's place a purple wool block over here, and then we can let a sheep in, but not let them out. Oh, there's babies out there too. We're gonna have more adults. We're gonna have to murder here, but that's fine. Put another hopper under the composter, and it automatically collects the bone meal. Yeah, I think I think that is a thing I'm gonna do. Okay, so just breed them real quick. No more time to think. We need to, like, throw some stuff in a chest real bad. Like, seriously, if I just having a bit more inventory space would go a long way. One of these, though, not so useful. One of, oh god, what do I even have in my inventory, and why? 5 acacia saplings. We'll just place them with the rest. Where did I place the acacia saplings? There they are. So we can place those down nice and easy. I like this, by the way, adding just a little bit of extra texture to the world. Having more things back there is good. So, cheetahs tend to be the most jealous people, says Buster Sharp. See, that's an interesting one too, right? That is I have heard that one. I think it's one of those cases where it's just particularly outrageous when you hear it that way around, right? Like, oh my god, going for all that effort to. But that is the example people use, because it's like, yeah, you went through all this effort to, you know, to say that I couldn't blah blah blah, and then you were just blah blah blah. Also, can you get in the boat or something? You know, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, so next up, we're gonna have to do black. Also, just what is my inventory? Just all the time. It never works. I need to just do a literal full reset and then see what it is I pick out again. Because, like, it just takes so much out of me to go manage an inventory this crazy. Just tucked in a whole forest in my hardcore to make 29 more golden apples. Yeah, I can't relate to having a forest that naturally spawned in my world. Couldn't imagine how useful that'd be. But yeah, getting that amount of gold too. Can't relate. It's an entirely non-relatable thought. Especially people who dupe in Minecraft. Yeah, people who duplicate in Minecraft, they're the ones you can't trust around your children. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, oh yeah, I'm a real trustworthy person, but also I don't believe in game mechanics about fairness. Ooh, yeah, that's immediate red flag there, buddo. Buddy? Buddo. Yeah, buddy. Buddo. Yeah, one of the two. Very big red flag. I used to watch you every day from 2014 to 2018, so I really appreciate you and what you taught me about Minecraft. I'm glad you learned about Minecraft a lot from that time. I used to really like tutorials. I used to think that was like my... Like, I still think it is like a big niche genre that I really enjoy. Because there is a lot to be learned. There's a lot of things you go to YouTube to seek knowledge for. It's a shame, again, modern YouTube, like... Tutorials are much harder to be recommended to people because you look for like, can I have a rant? The YouTube search function has been ruined. It does not work as a search function anymore. And you might think, what are you talking about? You can search videos and okay, yeah, search something now. Search something. Just, you know, like presuming you can still watch this video, I hope. This live stream. But if you try to search for something, it'll give you like 3 results that are roughly what you looked at. They're heavily sorted by, you know, the popularity of the channel, which seems like that's not how search should be. But you know, I could see it being a factor in getting stuff you want. So sure, okay. Search is sorted to some extent by popularity as a metric. But then right after showing you a ton of things that you're actually searching for, then it says... thanks to Toy Cat, I'll never unsee the goddamn Cyclops cat. I'm glad that isn't just me. That's funny. Funny that you mention it. Funny that you mention it. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever stop seeing it fully either. But yeah, okay, throw the clay in there. Throw the... We got too much dirt, so let's go empty that off. Have you fished everything it's possible to fish? Almost everything. There's a couple things left. So right after it shows you... so if you search on YouTube anything, right? It's gonna show you like third or fourth. Here is something entirely unrelated to just what you searched, but it's popular on YouTube. Then the fourth thing will be, here's something unrelated to what you searched, but it's recommended for you. No, what do you think search means, YouTube? I'm searching for something because I would like to look for videos like that. It is so frustrating. Like, I think that them removing the subscription page being the default homepage and making the YouTube home, you know, like, I think that was like barely forgivable because, okay, you know, you can still switch to subscriptions by default. People are just choosing not to. You know, it's all about choice, man, or whatever else. But something that drives me absolutely just bonkers crazy is the fact that searching for videos does not mean searching for videos. Searching for videos means we're going to show you things we think you like, and mixed in there is the thing you search for. Imagine if Google searches were like that. 2 searches in, Google's like, oh, instead of learning about what is happening in Syria, we figured instead that you would enjoy this video of a cat playing around with some yarn. It's like, well, I would enjoy that. You know me. Or actually, no, instead, here's a video about the recent Supreme Court thing. Ooh, yeah, look at that. That's a thing people care about. Therefore, we're going to show it to everyone. Because clearly right now, what you want is not the thing you searched for. It's this thing we know you'll engage with. It's like, you know, imagine a real life conversation where instead of someone answering your question with like, so how you doing? What does a creeper say when he explodes? He says, I'm sorry. Aha, that's unexpected humor and you liked that. It's like I said, how are you? Oh, you asked how am I? Yeah, so I've been looking at getting a new car. And no, how are you? How are you? Oh, yeah, so the thing about genocide is only once or twice. Any more than 2 genocides and you've gone too far. And it's like, okay, that's very funny, Toy Cat, but that's, you know, nice and controversial, just what I come here for. But could you like, you know, could you answer the question? Yeah, sure. How am I? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. But you know what isn't good? What's really not good, as far as I'm concerned, is the fact that, you know, it's just like that's not a valid conversation, right? That would fail the Turing test. And so if it fails the Turing test, it fails the Toy Cat test. Okay, so now we combine the 2 shovels together. We combine those with this shovel. I never know which way around is the better way to do it. Apparently that way around. We've already got a name. Oh, no, we don't have a name. Okay, so we'll come up with a name later. And there we go. Sounds like an elaborate way to escape small talk by creating more small talk. You know, that's my new game. Whenever someone super chats, just like, I assume what you're really asking is this entirely unrelated for. Yeah, I think we need to get more villagers going. I think we should do that here too. It's a little tricky. But if we move the slabs, so we'll put 1 slab here and 1 slab over here, and then we're gonna grab some more slabs and we're gonna get this done now. What's the next time you review other people's realms? I want mine reviewed for instant gratification. I did it. The video is gonna be going out in the next. It'll be probably the last day in June that June realm review will go out. Use that information as you like. Okay. So, oh god, not what I wanted. No. I hate boats so much sometimes. There we go. Like, happened to be so specific about it. Like, it's clear I didn't mean punch the villager, right? I'd hope it was clear. Okay, so now I stand here. Okay, he just moved right through me. So I put you in a corner. Okay, I'm gonna push and push and push and push and push and push and push. Yeah, apparently the okay, nice. So now the second guy, as soon as he moves in there, I close him off, and life is good. Okay, no. Okay, you got this. You're almost there. You almost had it, and then you let it go. Okay, is that what we want? I'm not sure if that's what we want at this point. Yeah, then I think we put the beds in between them, right? Okay, so we just move him a little bit this way. Oh, maybe we could just open these flaps. No, the flap isn't useful. Did you know you could use a fishing rod to yank mobs out of boats? That is a handy trick to know, actually. In the era where you're going to have to move things more than ever. Could be fun to take advantage. Okay, so... Is that where... Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now we remove the additional unnecessary slabs. And I've got 3 separate villages here. And then above them, we could put signs that say, like, you know, like, mending and protection. And that way it's, like, codified down. Sometimes it's going to get weird and break or something. Also, I get a discount. Oh, no, I get it the opposite of a discount because I punched him twice. You know, I love anti-discounts. Oh, actually, one thing we have to do, we have to sell a bunch of books, because I need to get the emeralds anyway. Sell a bunch of books, and then use the proceeds to buy glass. I forgot about that. Depending on how many times it was hit, you might not have enough to buy it anymore. Oh, that's funny if they can take you over the stack amount or whatever. So, can you say happy birthday to Bang? Happy birthday to Bang. 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 I don't know who Bang is, but I hope they're having a happy birthday. They better be. I am... You know what, Bang? Have a happy birthday, or I will send physical violence your way. Physical violence is okay to threaten to people on the internet, as long as you wink wink are telling a joke, which I'm totally doing right now. Wink wink. Bang, yeah, you watch out. You have a good birthday. You make sure you do. Yeah, you know how bad it's gonna go if you don't. You know what's gonna happen. And let's just say maybe we don't want that, huh? Maybe we both come to an agreement to make sure the worst doesn't happen, huh, Bang? Yeah, how about that? Okay, so now I'm gonna chop down all of my sugarcane, and we're gonna use it to make a lot of books. How do you send someone violence? I don't know. I know a lot of ways, but none that I'm going to say out loud. But don't worry, there'll be violence sent your way. Yeah, the piper always gets what's due. They're definitely having a great birthday now you've sang. Yeah, my singing ability. I've had many. I was actually stopped by Ed Sheeran on the street once, and he said, "My God, Toy Cat, I've been watching these Minecraft streams. They are hot fire." And the biggest problem I've noticed, though, is that you don't sing enough, and your singing voice is too good. However, I will send you violence if you continue to make me look bad by singing at such a high quality on a Minecraft live stream. And I realized at that point that, you know, I wanted an easier life. Also, well, did you remember can't get really that high? It's been at 600 since forever. Is Super Flat Land really that hype? So, PewDiazD, this last week, YouTube added, finally, they added gifted memberships. And so now you can gift memberships to the channel. It's a great way to tip, but also get a ton of memberships out there. And so we had an absolute we had the craziest stream on Monday. It was very, very crazy. And, yeah, I'm very appreciative for the crazy, I have to say. Okay, so, okay, 34 books. That's a lot of books. That's plenty of books. We're gonna make some good money now. I literally just watched all of your Super Flat World, says Santiago Aro. Thank you for watching all of my Super Flat World videos. There's a lot of them. This is part 30 in the series, right? That's how you know we're like deep in there. You know, I think it's very enjoyable personally. Also, congratulations, Fusion Warrior. Well, congrats on so many. Also, look at that. See, now we're right at the level where I can also trade books. 2 books that are signed as well. Anyway, I got a perfect shiny Dano today during my Pokemon Go community day, sharing the green luck with you. Congratulations on the shiny! I don't know enough about Pokemon Go besides that shiny be good. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't have traded with him. Oh, he's stuck here forever like this. I might as well see what he's got to offer. Oh, I really ruined that one, huh? Also, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. As you can see, we've gone back. You know, we've rejected, we've embraced tradition, rejected modernity. I don't know which way around it goes. Okay, so now we can buy some glass, which I kind of want to do. Speaking of buying glass, Coda Ra, congratulations on now being able to watch members-only videos, including, as we all know, Toy Cat Baby and Iron Brew. Which is, you know, clearly the best stream that exists. Yeah, this is my first time having access to glass. I can then get stained glass, by the way, using enough of this. And so that is actually quite incredible, if you ask me. I want to see what the top level of the trade is. 20 for a name tag, it's not terrible. 2 book and quills, I think, is good value. Yeah, two book and quills for 1 emerald. That's pretty decent. I think I'd take advantage of that. You've caught a shiny toy cat. You certainly have caught a shiny toy cat today. So I need to make more lecterns at some point, because that one's over there, and oh man, should I just kill the villager? You know, I'll see what he has to trade later. He might have something really good that makes it all worthwhile later. I just think I made a big mistake. So yeah, we're gonna put the glass somewhere fun. We don't have Silk Touch yet, so I really have to be careful with where I place it. But it's so cool. I have glass now. I've got a limited number of glass blocks. And that's real cool. Also, yeah, just big thank you. Low Poly Games, congratulations on being a new member. I like your profile picture. It's very fun. I try filling a trench. It's so glitchy that sometimes I look to my right and there's no other blocks in them, and they sometimes stack on top of each other. Honestly, trying to work out how certain things like that work will lead you into an insanity rabbit hole. And so you just gotta say it's magic. There is magic that is working for or against me right now. That's just how things be. Also, we got our first melon. Can I show you the most ridiculously cursed thing ever? Like, seriously, why is it that we don't have enough of them? But let me show you the most horrific recipe Minecraft has. Why is it that you can, using 9 melons together, you can craft... Oh, it's not in here. Here it is. You can take 9 sliced melons and you can unslice the melon back together. I never realized just how ridiculous that is. But taking 9 melons and then you just like sew them together? What's going on? Anyway, as Canada has 2 land borders now, which do I have the longest and shortest land border on Earth? Yeah, I wonder who has the longest singular land border on Earth now. It's gonna be someone like... it's got to be someone like, I don't know. It's going to go down significantly, actually. It's got to be someone like a peninsula somewhere. So no African country. Portugal, maybe? A packet of crisps is really just a complicated puzzle. If you think a packet of crisps is a complicated puzzle, I've got some bad news for you regarding, you know, the rest of life. So much magic at work, Toy Cat. You know, I guess it's true that that's the least magical, concerning thing we have. How do I gift and tip, etc.? The gift and memberships thing, I believe, shows up where the usual member thing is, but you can choose to gift to a ton instead. That's not how resembling the original form of pieces works. It is now. Thank you very much. Excuse you. So, worst part is if you break the crafted block, it gives you fewer melons than you started with. Right? I mean, unless you have... Yeah, no, there's no way. It always is inferior. Mog Swamp's been going for quite a while, says Magic Boy. Yeah, Mog Swamp and me follow each other on Twitter. I've wanted to do, like, something with him for a while. Like, I want to... You know, like... I've always liked doing silly super flat challenges. And he's got, like, a crazy long-winded... You know, I think it'd be fun, too. I don't know how open he'd be to it. But it's one of those fun ideas, right? Okay, grab some blue. Make a blue, and a blue. Or maybe don't. Is this blue? Oh, wait, why are there blue ones over? You know what, this is blue. This is definitely blue. Okay, so we've got all of the ones covered here besides black now, which of course we can do. 3 of these. I like this design. I feel like we could do a little bit more colorful. Maybe we could make the inside fence. We could like cover the top with some extra blocks. Or we could have like a totem or something. 37 members to 800. That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I said I wanted to run the tally up, and I appreciate you coming in big, with 40 gifted members today, chat. Thank you so much, every member gifted. It still gives, you know, the full amount in payment to me, which is massive. It is something that I really appreciate. Gonna help me justify some of the silly things I have planned in my little week off coming up. And you'll now get to see some of those things because they're so silly that I want to share them with the internet. Okay, so yeah, this area we can't add the fences to yet. But that means we've done all the other ones, which is good news. I'm going to use the magenta because someone mentioned we need to use it for the highlights on the pig. And that sounded true enough. It sounded like someone who knew what they were talking about, at least. And, okay, I'm going to try and get this baby sheep through here. I'm probably just going to attract other baby sheep. I want to have 4 of each type in each of these pens. With the long-term goal being... Okay, so you're definitely in the wrong place. Please stop following me around. You know, it's just... Oh, also, he can jump on the carpets. So I've given my arch nemesis an excuse to harass me. It's not very good of me. Okay, so now we're gonna grab some yellow. Oh, very good idea to be trapped in a little pen with the yellow. And we're good. Yeah, I think that there's something really cool about making a limited survival world. You know, like I don't know why it's so interesting. Like what is it about this that specifically says like, yeah, this, so please get out of my way. Just, I know you can now bounce up on top. Very fun. Keep doing it, friend. Okay, that's good. That seems perfect for me. Super Zoga, thank you so much for becoming the 764th channel member. I really appreciate members. It's one of the coolest things you can do for yourself and for me. You get your lovely green name. Oh god, and you get access to emojis. Why can't I place a carpet there? Is it because the sheep are too close to it? It's probably the sheep, isn't it? There we go. It was the sheep. So yeah, this area over here we could color red and yellow. I guess probably. I guess we might as well. We've got the spare stuff. Welcome new gaggle wife. Exactly. A group of Toy Cat members are called a gaggle. Did you know this is the biggest, this is the most heartbreaking thing. So spoiler alert for real life. But a murder of crows or a gaggle of geese, like actual nature people don't call them that. That's just funny, you know, like societal things. You know, I don't know. I find that to be heartbreaking. Maybe just me, but I think it's silly. You know, like there's that weird thing where if you say something is true, things can be true without really being true. And that's one of them. Also, Miss Pat Van Driver Lady, I want to let you know that live streams this week have been awesome. I'm going to miss the streams while you're on break, Toy Cat. I'm glad you've been liking them. I think that doing a lot of streams, like it adds to my, I don't know, like mentally, I feel like when there's a really good stream, it like gives me a good thing for the evening. Or like when there's a stream where I'm like, was this good? It weighs on me like, oh, should I have done, you know, and so it's good to know the streams have been good for you. That is what I love to hear. A school of fish. So a school is actually, okay, so a school for aquatic animals, a flock for bird-based animals, and like a herd or a group, you know, like a, you know, like those are the terms that are like usually used by nature people. Like all the other things exist. Also, is it really not nighttime? It looks very nighttime right now. Like, you know, the terms exist, but they exist as... It's like, I know, it's a weird thing to say. You missed magenta and white. I've got the magenta and white ones over here. There's just duplicate magenta and whites there. Because they're placeholders for my eventual green, light green, cyan, and brown sheep. Once I have those, I'll have a full collection. It'll be nice. So yeah, since actually we're going to be taking a little break for a while. Before we do that, I want to show you something I think is cool. So we're going to look at the world, but we're going to look at it from above. I'm going to give you the full top level view of this. So I think that's the best way. Do a check pattern on the fences between the colored sheep. I think it might look terrible now that I think about it. Yeah, looking at it, I think, actually, I think, yeah, checker mixing it in could be really cool. And then you could do checkers each way. So between yellow and red, it would be checkered. And then between yellow and pink, yellow-pink checker. And that could be really cool by itself. Or we could just... Yeah, we've got some choices. Honestly, I do kind of like how it looks already. I think we should have used different colors of fences mixed in there. Maybe that big middle stretch I'll go through and break and replace with... I know birch fences when I get birch. Oh, I still don't have birch wood. It's my missing wood type. But this is what our world is shaping up to be. A single bonus chest has created everything the light touches right now. And it really is just incredible to take a glance at, right? To see that this whole thing has been built block by block. I think it's amazing. I think it really is amazing. I'm looking forward for the next little recap. What can I say? But yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed this particular live stream. Thank you for 764 members this week. That is, it's unlikely we'll reach those heights again, unless we got maybe like 2 more weeks once I'm back at most to like really. But it's cool to have hit such a goal even once. And yeah, slowly building and creating this world has been such a delight. Thank you for coming along for the journey. If you missed the streams while I'm gone and you haven't caught all the episodes, there's a Super Flat Survival playlist on my channel, as well as an Unlisted live streams playlist. You know, you can check one out if you really want to. If you like these and you have the means to show it, I'd appreciate a tip or a membership or whatever else. But for now, I just appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming along for the journey. Look what a wild one it was. And I look forward to seeing you all when I'm back. There will be a store Saturday. There'll be videos while I'm gone. But there won't be live streams because videos can be done in advance. But live streams are one time or something like that. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye. It's just so cool up here. I can't get over it.